Okay, so hello and assalamu alaikum, everybody. Right, so if you're looking to advance your career, I'm here to share some tips that can help you stand out in the workplace, and this is really for the early or mid career professionals. So, tip number one is always strive to be the model employee. What does this mean? Rule number one means that you need to always be on time and ready to go. Okay, so even if you work in a culture that runs behind schedule, it's always better to be on time, early each day, and to every project task. So you need to be the change yourself. Now, tip number two, become an avid problem solver. Don't just identify them. One of the best ways to stand out is to be self-sufficient and demonstrate solid judgments. A helpful mantra, if I can share with you today, is to follow, be both a problem solver and a problem identifier. So when you raise an issue to your boss, be sure to always propose a solution. Yeah? Busy leaders, they often get bogged down by solving every problems their team faces. Do your boss a favor and find workarounds than just surfacing issues. Now, tip number three, respect your boss's time. Now, you be considerate, and show initiative to try and solve the problem first yourself. Tip number four, don't be a squeaky wheel. Yes, you guessed it right. You have to have that can-do attitude within you. Try to minimize your boss's workload. It will likely benefit you in the long run. You can volunteer to take up something new or brainstorm ideas, when a crisis pops up. When a crisis pops up, it equals to opportunity. Yeah, so face it head on. Don't run away. Don't try to have that habit of sweeping your problems under the carpet all the time. You got to get rid of it, and there's solutions to every problems. Even if you're feeling stressed, you save your venting to your friends. Now, tip number five: serve as a vault. Now, what does it mean by this is earn trust by keeping information about confidential or sensitive subjects to yourself. Try to avoid gossiping or backbiting or, being a double-faced. Maintaining integrity is key in the world of work. Yeah? So tip number six, make your boss look good. Speed, staying organized, it will make you and your boss look fabulous. Getting things done efficiently and importantly, but of course quality matters too. Yeah, not only speed. Your work is a reflection on your boss, so you want to make sure that he or she is proud of you and your project. Tip number seven: always seek to ask for advice. Avoid wallowing in silence to exercise your ego. Perhaps you are thinking that by keeping silent and agreeing will make you look smart, but it's actually the effect is the other way around. Yeah, so always ask for advice, which will usually yield you dividends. Individuals who seek advice portray themselves more competent than those who do not. Tip number 8 would be speak up, be bold. Confidently sharing your views on expertise in conversations or meetings allows you to demonstrate your knowledge, your skills, and make an impression on your colleagues and superiors. If you're shy, it's fine. It's pretty normal. It's all right. There is always a first time. Every CEOs out there, every managers, every leaders, every supervisors, everybody starts from entry level, just like you today in this space. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. You want to be silly, try again and again, try different ways that's yielding to something that will work. Practice makes perfect. Nobody gets it the right time. And tip number 9 would be project confidence. Being a strong communicator is much more than what you say, actually. How you say it. Both your body language and the tone of your voice may matter more than the words themselves. So you can look like a competent leader through confident body language, including your posture, your stance, your eye contact, and your smile. So, and last but not least, fine-tune your skills. always ask yourself, what else can I do to propel in my career? What are the limited boundaries that is hindering me from progressing to my next career levels? If you want to sharpen your skills, consider taking an online course. The good news is we are now in the era that the growing assortment of online courses, social and interactive platforms such as LinkedIn, offers practical and realistic solutions. It's a 21st century form of on-the-job training. One course that you may want to consider is the coming Corporate Crossing Bootcamp, featuring interactive exercises to help early or mid-career professionals redefine your career boundaries. But there are many affordable online business courses that can work around your schedule. Your employee might even consider to cover the cost. Above all these, there's 3 secret breakthrough formula that I'll generously share with you today. Secret breakthrough formula number 1 would be perseverance. Guys, success is a marathon. It's not a sprint. You can't do, you have all 10 tips that I shared to you today. Okay, I'm going to do it today, but tomorrow, just next 1 week, and then forget about those habits the following period after. You got to instill that within you. Make it a practice. Make it a self-culture that you're practicing all these 10 habits consistently, and success will come through sooner or later. There's no denying about that. Secret breakthrough formula number 2 would be sincerity. It doesn't mean that you're only earning 1,000 ringgits for now, or 2,000 ringgits for now, or 3 or 4,000, and that you give the same amount of effort towards what you're being paid for. That's a wrong formula to follow. If you are paid 1,000, give out 5,000 ringgits worth of effort. 2,000, give out 10,000 ringgits worth of effort. It always comes back in a good way, and that's a secret breakthrough formula number 2. And last but not least is practice being quite confident. There is a quote for this. A famous quote says that a parrot talks way too much and can't fly high, but an eagle is silent and has the willpower to touch the sky. So more action, talk less. So thank you. I hope these tips will help you. Have a good day.